In today's episode, both Sauber and Haas impress. Piastri and Verstappen's title battle continues to brew, and Alexander Albon sounds like Churchill the nodding dog.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think now is the time to put focus back on this year's car. So far, we've been putting a lot of resources into researching the 2026 Williams, but it may be time. I mean, look at it. We've got 4 on the go right now. So I think the next ATR period, which I believe is not going to be for another couple of days, basically, that's when we'll start to refocus on this year's car, because this is the R&D chart, and oh boy, it really shows how quickly things can change, on paper at least, in terms of the R&D arms race of the entire field. We're last. Technically, we're the worst car on the grid, which makes it all the more incredible that we're still managing to hold on to P5. To be fair, though, the gap is closing. You know, Williams, we're on 114 points, Aston 72, so it's as close as it ever has been in the Constructors' Championship, which is why I think now is the time to just shift back to this year's car, because genuinely there's enough races left in this season, because we're doing the full calendar. There are enough races where if Alonso, who is carrying Aston on his back right now, if he puts in some, 2 or 3 top 5 positions or whatever, or a P6, whatnot, it can be overturned. Make no mistake about that. So I think now is the time to refocus on this year's car. We've done a lot of research into 2026. Hopefully that is going to be the banger year for us in this new 2025 DLC career mode, where we bring Williams to the forefront again, return them to some glory, and start to score some podiums. But in this episode, we are doing the Singapore Grand Prix, Austin, Mexico, and Sao Paulo. I think I'm going to manage Singapore, simulate Austin, manage Mexico, and then simulate Sao Paulo. But as it stands right now, 11 days to go to the Singapore Grand Prix. We have no room for upgrades at the moment. That's all on research. So what we can do right now is basically just do an inventory check and check that everything is good. So chassis, we're gonna need to make another one of those, aren't we? Yeah, suspension as well. Yeah, okay, chassis and suspension needs to be done. What have we got? Anything being made at the moment? Oh, we do. Oh, chassis we've already got. Oh, okay, to be fair, I've already done the diligent work of starting making these things. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So basically right now we sit tight and hold on. $17 million in the bank. There's a little bit of spending money there, but what do we deploy it on? I mean, driver's page, we're all good. We've already replaced this engineer. I'm just kind of rejigging my memory a little bit of what we've got going on here. Browning, we've got signed for another 3 years. That's all fine. Staff, we obviously replaced whoever it was with Randeep. I'm happy still with Celine and Ian in those roles. Facility, ooh, wind tunnel. Needs a refurb. Yeah, 1.5 million. Okay, let's go ahead and refurb the wind tunnel. Staff, we're good. Operate. Okay. Refurb on that. Weather center. You know what? I might upgrade the weather center. Let's upgrade the weather center. Memorabilia room, refurb. Tour center, refurb. But yeah, weather center, let's upgrade that. Because Williams, we're a team that needs to make the most of when there is some rain. I mean, case in point, the first episode of this entire new 25 DLC career mode, in Australia, we made the most of that with some ballsy calls. But we have a better weather center that will allow us to read the entire race properly, a lot more than maybe teams around us, and make that even more crucial call. So yeah, let's upgrade that instead of refurbing. We've still got 14 million, so that's good. I'm trying to obviously leave a bit of money there in the bank for the end of the season, because you want to have, I would say, I think a good number is to have 10 million at the end of the season going into the next one, because then you don't end up starting in a negative balance and then needing the sponsor money to come in to bring you back into the green. And right now, I think our spending's been pretty good. Cost cap remaining. We've got a very healthy 60 million, We've run a very tight ship around here at Williams. We really have. We've done exactly what Williams do in real life, we've only used 43% of the cost cap, and we are, you know, in the last third of the season. So I think we can be really happy about that. And I think that shows us next season, we just go balls to the wall and chuck everything at it with the cost cap, if obviously the financials allow it, because obviously it's one thing to have cost cap, it's another thing to actually have the money to spend, and maybe we just don't have the actual, you know, whatever it is, 132 million to spend. Right. So with all of that kind of admin taken care of, we've looked over everything. We can actually just mosey on then in towards the Singapore Grand Prix, get these parts manufactured, and get into our first race of the episode. Oh, there is board attendance. Do I really want the board to attend off the back of the last two races where clearly our car is actually showing now where it truly is in the R&D chart? I'm going to deny it just because I don't think now is the right time for the board to attend. I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to stay... Well, it's not even... You're going to have to stay in the very nice boardroom we've got you, which is level... What is it? Level 2. Oh, Celine's grown 1. That's good. Refurbers are coming in now, thick and fast. So, going to get this team, this HQ facility back up to working order, as it were. I think that's pretty much every... I think that's every single refurb job we did. And now some research parts are being finished, which is good news for us. Let me just check when the next ATR is then. It is going to be, 24 days. We've got ages. Oh, we may as well chuck an upgrade on now then, to be honest. Even without ATR, it might be a benefit. Let's just quickly make sure this is all fine. Okay, are we all good then on parts? We are. Oh my god, our car is in the mud right now. Really in the mud. Chassis is the only thing we can improve. Oh my god. All right, +6 is better than anything. Let's rush that upgrade through. 1.5. It's better than nothing. Right, I'm really, I'm prepared for a very difficult race here. Are we even going to make it out of Q1? I can't believe we're back here, but we're managing Q1 because I'm not confident we'll get through into Q2. I think that the car is now finally gotten that slow, but just got to suck it in this episode, and I think the next one will be the finale episode of this first season, the 2025 DLC career mode, because better times are coming. We've done a Haas, we've done a Haas from like, what, 2021 or 2022? 2021, where they basically didn't upgrade, and it was all on to next year's car. We have brought some upgrades, at the start of the season, enough to get us those good points, and now we're just trying to get to the end. I mean, we're always still trying to get the maximum. There are probably maybe some opportunities still left in this season to get some points, especially if there's rain or, a race like this, Singapore, where a safety car is probably quite likely, we could do something. So let's see. I mean, first of all, let's see how we do over one lap. I am worried about that. Right, Sainz starting his first flying lap. Through the first few turns. Albon not too far away as he's going through the last sector now. Both uninterrupted with no cars directly ahead of them. I hope for Albon's sake. As he comes down the main straight, he's just going to pass Gasly and Hadjar. So both will have good clean air. Right, let's see what he can do. All right, Sainz with 128.1. What's Albon going to do in comparison? Oh, 8/10 off. What is that? What is that? We're going to need to go again for sure with Albono. All right, Albon, you got to go again, man. You got to go again. Traffic there for him. He had to overtake Gasly. That's not good. He's also catching Tsunoda. Please get out of the way. Thank God. Okay, he does. We're good. We're good. Okay, no more traffic here. Green. That's positive. That is positive. Let's see. Albon crossing the line. That's more like it. Very close to Carlos. That seems to be where the car is. And actually, to my surprise, we could just make it through into Q2. I think Q3 might be a struggle, though. Alonso is in the pits at the moment. He's one to watch, obviously, in terms of our battle versus Aston Martin. But you know what? Sauber may be one to watch. Last race, at the very end of last episode, they scored their first points of the season. 10 points it was in total. And they climbed up the order in the championship. And it might be a very interesting battle between them, Alpine, and Haas for those positions. And I think RB are trying to maybe, keep up with Aston Martin, basically, I think it is, in the standings. So, Behrman P5. What? Where has that come from? Where has that come from? That's an unreal time for Ollie Behrman in the Haas. That's concerning. What's Ocon up to? Lawson splits us. Is Ocon going to go much quicker? No, doesn't look like it. Why do I fear we're not safe? I think we're going to have to go again, you know. I don't think we're safe. I don't think we're... let's not assume. And let's get prepared to go. Because I think we're going to have to. Yeah, let's go again. Let's go again. Just wait a little bit. Right. Go Albon. And then go Sainz. Right, yeah. So Albon and Sainz out. Albon's third lap. Sainz is second in this session, but I just do not feel safe. Who would have thought from the start of the season, the first 2-3 episodes, to now, we're back in this situation where I'm genuinely worried about trying to make it into Q2 here, this is. Right, come on, Albon. Let's see. Oh, yellow first sector for Albon. It's a yellow first sector for Sainz as well. Green middle, though. Green middle for Albon. Let's see what he can do. Also keeping an eye on the bottom right. For Sainz's middle sector. Albon crosses the line. No improvement. We wasted a new set of tyres, and there's no improvement for him. What can Sainz do? He's not improving either. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? Okay. And Albon still may be knocked out yet. He's on the cusp. Hulkenberg is going. Ocon is going. His teammate's P7, so Ocon should, in theory, be looking to get up there. Let's see. No, he's coming in. Hulkenberg, Hadjar. What have they got? Has Hadjar got something in the tank? Crosses the line? No. Thank God for that. Right, it's just Hulkenberg. It's all down to Hulk. He's going to cross the line. Oh! Hulkenberg goes P8. It's an unbelievable lap time for him and Behrman. And he knocks out Albon. We're out, P16. The competition is rife in the midfield now. The competition is rife. Tough luck, tough luck. That's a tough one. We nearly made it in. We nearly made it in. But you know what, though? It's not as horrendous. I genuinely thought we were going to be like P18 and have no chance of getting through. So, you know, the fact we're disappointed about not making Q2, it's a bit better than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a staple, like we're not anywhere near making it in. But Behrman and Hulkenberg, really impressive times in the Haas and the Sauber there. Right, we've got two new sets with Sainz here, so try and use them wisely if we can. Right, let's go now. Yep, cool. Got in that train. Very nice separation to Verstappen there. Hopefully no one's going to come out. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Sainz, you've got a clean run, my son. Go out there. Show us what you got. Might not be Q3 worthy, but... you know, like a P12 or 13, we can work with that in the race, I hope. Right, what's the lap time like? Not bad, you know. It's not too far off Lewis and Verstappen. I'll take that for the first run. All right, first laps have been done, and, well, Mercedes really disappointing. Antonelli finally gets a lap time in. Russell's still trying to find some time. So right now we are in the top 10, but I suspect... Russell may come and make it a little bit more difficult, but it could be the battle of Sainz v Alonso trying to squeeze in there. Behrman's awkwardly in the middle, but we could be directly fighting the man that we have been fighting for most of the season in terms of trying to keep Aston Martin at bay, which is Fernando Alonso. I was talking down on Russell. He's found that time. He's gone P1, for goodness sake. Okay. Well, in a weird way, Behrman's helping us out right now, knocking Alonso out. So let's stay there, please, Behrman. For us, let's go out now. Let's go. Right, Sainz is on his quali run. It's a green first sector. Middle the second. We're down to P12. Behrman and Lawson are the culprits that have knocked us out at the moment. Where is Alonso? Oh, Alonso's up there as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this might be quite tough. Although these guys have all done their laps. So if we can just go a little bit quicker and go quicker than Behrman and Lawson, we could be in. Antonelli could ruin things for us. Let's see. Green, green, green. I hope we are through. P9. Antonelli. He can go quicker, but that won't knock us out. It's impossible to knock us out because we've gone quicker than Behrman. So we've just made it through. That means, but Alonso, unreal, P5. This is what I'm on about. This is why we need to now bring upgrades back to this year's car, because Alonso is doing an unbelievable job of dragging that Aston up there. But looks like Behrman might just make it through, although his old F2 teammate might just knock him out here. Antonelli, oh, he doesn't make it. Behrman genuinely through into the top 10 in the Haas. Big stuff for him. Very big stuff for him. And it's a disappointment for Antonelli in the Mercedes car as we focus on Alonso doing an incredible job there. That's a worryingly incredible job. Right, we're into Q3. Didn't think we were going to be saying that. And that means we're going to have just one new set of tyres. So we'll go on the scrub set, first of all, just to get a lap time in there. Right, we're 0.018 off Alonso with that first lap time, which is not too bad. Don't know if he's also on a scrub set or not, but we're going to put on a new set of tyres and then wait to the end of the session. Right now, Leclerc on provisional pole. Piastri and Verstappen, the two championship leaders, 1 and 2, second and third there as we wait. And I think now is a good time to send Sainz out. Let's go. Right, Sainz begins his flying lap. He's in P8, just behind Fernando Alonso. I think he's one of the last cars out there setting a lap time. I think Tsunoda might be the only man behind us on track to set a lap. Leclerc has got a provisional pole at the moment. Piastri P2, Lando P3, Verstappen 4th. Quite surprised, actually. That's come out of nowhere for Leclerc. And then where's that pace from Russell gone from Q1? Behrman P7. Might go down the order from Tsunoda. He picks up the pace. But things are looking close between, the two Spaniards. My Spaniard, Carlos Sainz, and Fernando Alonso in our rival team. How's this lap looking? Green first sector. Yeah, yellow middle. I thought green would have been a given on the new set of tyres. That's not that promising. That is not that promising. What is this going to be at the end? Please, just edge us over. Head of Alonso. Yes, we do. Is he on a lap, though? Is Alonso on a lap? He is. Alonso, I think he is on a lap. There is maybe time still for Fernando to pull something out the bag. Here he comes through, crossing the line, and he has pulled out a really good lap. P7. So we end P10 behind Behrman as well in the Haas. Okay. A little bit of damage limitation to do in the race, but look at this then. Leclerc, out of nowhere, it seems, on pole position for Ferrari. Verstappen getting the better of Oscar Piastri in their championship fight here in Singapore. Okay, for us, it will just be, see if we can try and maybe get ahead of Alonso at the start of the race. And then with Albon, I don't really know. I'm kind of praying for some sort of safety guard that could benefit us. Otherwise it could be quite a long race for us in terms of, long in terms of nothing happening. Maybe quite quick for you guys watching in terms of a lack of highlights. Let's see. There is a one stop there, but it seems very pedestrian. Incredibly pedestrian one stop. So I think let's go for the 2. Soft, hard looks pretty good, you know. I'm happy with that. I'm happy, although the soft tyre doesn't really look that great of a tyre. Can we go a bit earlier on the hards? Maybe we use all tyres. Let's go soft, medium, hard. That could work.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. And for Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
Yeah, it's a P5 start. The podium's in sight, but there's a lot standing in their way.
This should certainly be a good one, folks. And this is it, the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's
lights out and away we go. P10 and 15. I'm really hoping we could maybe turn that into a cheeky little, P8, P9. Maybe P11, P12. I don't know how Albon's going to get on from back there in the traffic. But Sainz has had a really good start, and we get the jump on Fernando Alonso. I think that's the fuel, the one lap of less fuel working out for us. But that's good to get track position. Meanwhile, Verstappen leading the way. Leclerc second. Piastri down to P4. That's not good for him. And his championship hopes is... we continue to try and defend Fernando Alonso and try to stay ahead. Alonso might go for the move. He does. Alonso, bold, ballsy. And he is trying to get around the outside. On the medium compound, Sainz just stays ahead. Thank God. Good stuff. And Albon's got Gasly. Is it behind? Let's see. What's the overtake? Down the inside at the end of the DRS straight. Oof. I thought he was going to nearly career into the back of that Sauber for a second. So, okay, let's speed this up then to the end of the first lap. Sainz remaining ahead. Yellow flags for what? Bortoleto and Hulkenberg. Oh, the Saubers come together with a bit of damage. No safety car or anything like that, but not what you want to see between teammates. What's happened here then? So this is Hulkenberg. Oh, he's locked up and he's just gone into the wall. And he's not happy about it. He's very not happy about it. Expletives all around, but Bortoleto's got some sort of issue going on. Tsunoda as well. Right now, oh, Behrman's got Alonso. That's good for us then. So we've got a gap in between ourselves and Alonso. And Sainz is actually having a go at the Ferrari right now, such as the pace he's pushing at. But we need to try and calm that down now, because otherwise the soft tyres won't last. Same for Albon. Where is he? Albon catching up to Lawson and Antonelli. Antonelli struggling in the murk, you know, getting pressed by Hadjar in the RB as Alonso just gets Behrman. And will probably start coming towards us now. Yeah, there you go. Alonso gets this. Alonso, pretty simple overtake. We don't really have... We can't fight right now because we're still trying to get the tyre temps down. So, can't really do too much about that. He is in a quicker car. Can we stay ahead of Behrman, though? That's the question. And Gasly overtakes Albon. Oh, no, he's got him back, though. He's got him back. Sainz has got Antonelli for company. Behrman and Antonelli, the two of them, former F2 teammates. P10 and 11 getting very familiar with each other in this race. But Antonelli may just try and come through in the murk. At some point, you feel like he overtakes us and Alonso. But we're actually somewhat keeping up with Alonso. He's not pulling away massively, so... It's somewhat promising. And look at Red Bull. Red Bull really flexing the muscles now in this season as Tsunoda, well, he nearly made it a 1-2 for Red Bull. Piastri closing up, but this is bad news for Piastri in the World Championship. If Verstappen is set to run away with this in Singapore, he's already leading the championship, Verstappen is. Piastri close behind, but that is not good. Leclerc is giving Tsunoda a real bother, a real fight. Can we do anything with Sainz? Engine and tyres really feeling it, I must say. It's not gone past the red yet. Using a bit of ERS to help us maybe make a little bit of a charge on Alonso, who's going a bit slow here. Oh, Antonelli's got us. Our tyres are wrecked. Our tyres are so wrecked. They do not look good. We've not managed to get this. I think our engine cooling is also really bad now because the engine's just staying hot. This is going to be difficult. I think we may just start falling back here. Okay, finally we get some temperatures a little bit down. All right, Sainz in no man's land now. He's got done by Behrman. Look at that. Big gap to Gasly and Lawson. And we're just not able to keep up with Behrman and Alonso. They're in a different world right now. How's Albon doing? Albon is just ahead of Hadjar, but miles away from Stroll. And he may just get overtaken by Hadjar here. Hadjar down the inside. Oh, no. Yep, okay.
How is everyone else able to do this and we can't?
Because we've not upgraded the car, mate. That's how. I might need to bail with Sainz. His tyre wear is awful. It really is gopping. Yeah, we need to pit. We need to pit with Sainz. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. Right, Sainz coming in. Let's save fuel whilst we do it. Albon can carry on a little bit longer. Right, in clean air, Sainz's engine is okay now, but obviously will change. And Behrman's just pit, and he's come out 4 seconds ahead of us, so we've really not gained that much on the undercut, but hopefully it's just be a more consistent tyre for Sainz. That's all I'm hoping for, honestly. And then for Albon, who's up behind Ocon. Let's push, let's push. Try and get Ocon if we can. Pit in. In. No, mate. How's that late of a call? Right, Sainz just made a move on Hadjar. Let's watch that because we're not seeing too much else action. So when we can get some action, let's watch it and see. On the outside, is that, where is that? Sector 3, is it? Yeah, Sector 3, just before the new section where it's been straightened up. Sigh of relief, the subtitle said for Sainz. We're going to need some sigh of relief for us generally. All right, we're doing a good job with this tyre. Sainz holding his own in P12. He's got Gasly for company, but he's also now actually keeping up with Behrman, who is being held up by Bortoleto right now, who I think's not pit yet. So that is helping our case as Tsunoda is going down, further down the order. Verstappen still leading. Hamilton having a little go, but I think Hamilton, has he pit yet? I don't think he has. I mean, neither of them have, actually. So Hamilton's legit there, then. Sorry. Hamilton and Verstappen are legitimately fighting right now because neither of them are pits. Where has this come from? Where has Ferrari's pace come from today? Here in Singapore, it's Hamilton v Verstappen turning back the years. Lewis Hamilton down the inside, and he gets Verstappen, and he leads this race. But maybe the McLaren of Lando Norris looking for the undercut will jump all of them. Piastri down the order. It's the wrong McLaren in terms of the Drivers' Championship fight, who is up there in terms of, you know, who's trying to get Verstappen. Obviously, technically, Lando can get back into the title fight if he does well enough. Right now, Sainz stuck behind, well, it's Bortoletto now. Got to try and make this overtake. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. ERS usage. Come on. Get it down the inside there, Sainz. Yes. Good. Good. Let's push back up towards Behrman. All right, good, cool. Calm it down. Let's save some fuel. Get that engine temperature down as well if we can. We might even get Behrman here with DRS. Have we got DRS here? No, no DRS, but still might get him, you know. Oh, Sainz, go on. Good overtake. Great overtake. Didn't even have DRS there. We're on low fuel. And you got that move done. Brilliant. Oh, safety car.
Disaster.
Oh, no. What happened with Sainz? Don't tell me you got involved in the crash. Tsunoda. Is Tsunoda in the wall? What happened? Bortoletto. What happened? What happened? No. No. Did he lock up? What happened? What happened? What? This is the most useless replay I've ever seen. Did he break his back on the curve? What happened?
A hard one to take.
It would if I knew what happened. Did Behrman go in the back of him? What's going on here? No damage to the car that I can see. Very, very odd. I don't know what's gone on there, but Behrman is now attacking us again. Oh, here we go. Investigation. Behrman v Sainz. No penalties given, so whatever happened wasn't as serious as we maybe thought. I don't know. Right, I'm going to let them go on. Sainz and Behrman may be swapping occasionally. Albon and Ocon might be swapping. So we really are locked into a battle with Haas today, it would seem. And I feel like Albon's not going to go any higher than P15, you know. That 8-second gap to Stroll is massive. So, yeah, it's really all on Sainz right now. He's in P10. He could pick up that 1 point. Maybe Tsunoda goes down the order, so maybe 2 points are on the cards. Alonso's up in P7, though. So, again, Aston Martin will chip away at us. Right, pit window's open now. Ocon and Albon are still locking in and still swapping left, right, and centre. There they go again, maybe. Sainz is still doing a good job of holding Behrman and Gasly up. Tsunoda, though, appears to have maybe pulled a little bit more pace out of that car. Oh! We just caught that crash live! Antonelli in the wall! Jesus! Oh, my days. We saw that live happening right behind where our cars were. Oh! He spun it on the curb. Big shunt for Antonelli. He's still going, though. But that's going to be...
There's a big crash in main
That's going to be good for us, isn't it? Surely he'll have too much damage. He's going to have to make a big pit stop there. Very, very... well, he just loses actually before the curb. Surely that's going to help us out, I think. Right, optimal pit stop is now. I'm going to now push Sainz flat out, see what he can do. What's the last lap time, Sainz? Let's go. Use a bit of fuel here, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push. 136.3. You got acres of clean space here, so 135.5. Better. All right, Sainz wrecking those tyres coming in. Let's see, where is he going to be versus Gasly and Behrman. Behrman is already way ahead of us, so we've actually lost out then pushing, but we've now got fresher hard tyres. Albon's P10 because we're still going. We're still going on this set of tyres. I just want to wait and just see if there's a safety car or anything. Right, so we just got Sainz past Gasly. 4 seconds to Behrman now. We've got to push this to try and catch you up. He just got the move done. before on that straight. Let's see what the tyre wear is like. 88, 82. He's on mediums, though. But eventually, his tyres will be pretty bad at the end. So I'm hoping right at the end of this race, we can get Behrman and get that P10. But Alonso is doing a number. P7 ahead of Tsunoda and Antonelli. Both with issues in their race, but still holding their own as Albon is now finally in. We're actually going a little bit ballsy here and risking it a little bit and going on to another set of softs. Oh, we used overtake mode. Got away from Gasly. Good. Let's now get the engine temp down. Okay, tyre wear's good versus Behrman. Tyre wear's good versus Behrman. We're catching. He's there. We're there. Behrman's got Antonelli. Antonelli's really struggling in that Merc with car damage from his crash. So maybe P9. Is that what we're aiming for? 15 laps to go. P9 maybe the aim today. As Alonso remains in P7. By the way, update. Piastri is actually leading the race. So after I spoke about him maybe being down the order, he's actually pulled it through. Whether he's... I don't know. He's done one less stop then. That's how he's done it. So he's leading ahead of his championship rival Verstappen, and Hamilton legit up in P3 challenging Max. So Leclerc was the lead Ferrari at the start of the race. He's fallen down the order down P6. Albon, by the way, I thought I'd try something a little bit different because may as well. He's down the order. Not really worked. P17 doesn't make a difference. P15, 17. It's neither here or there, isn't it? It was always going to be a long day for him. Right, I'm pushing with science. We can get Antonelli here. We have got Antonelli. Williams overtaking a Merc is always a pretty good day. Let's watch this. This will be satisfying on the inside. Oh, good move, actually. Just before that very quick, tight left-hander into the right before the bridge. Now, clean air to chase after Ollie Behrman. Yeah, Behrman's tyres, 61%. Ours are 73. We should be good by the end of this race. Just got to be patient and also know when to push flat out. All right, we're pushing with science now. We're reeling Behrman in. Gap is now under 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's go full out attack. Let's get him. Let's get him, science. Let's get up into P9. 2 crucial points in the championship to limit the damage to Fernando Alonso. Can't quite make the move there into turn 1, but the DRS zone comes next. Let's use deploy. Let's go. Come on. Get him. DRS open. Behrman defending. Sainz trying to come through. Gone on the inside there. Yes. Solid. Right, to the end now. To the end. 3 laps to go. We're actually closing in on Tsunoda, you know. 3 laps to go. If we had a little bit more time here, we could have got Tsunoda. 2.8 the gap is. I mean, if we go avoid high-risk curbs, pushing flat out, could he do something there? Oh, Sainz is actually... Go on. Oh, go on, Sainz. Go on. 1 more lap to go. Oh, my God. We could get Tsunoda here. We could get Tsunoda. We did diligent work saving the tyres, and that means we're going flat out now. No high-risk curbs. And we could just get him.
Yep, 1 point.
We could just get him. Nearly 1 second the gap is. Just about getting under. Come on. Oh, yes. We're within 1 second. Could be DRS. That could really help us. Come on. Come on. Did we get DRS there? No, we didn't. Harvest all the way through here. I'm going to do a bit of manual micromanagement. Let's go harvesting all the way through here. And then go deploy here. Go on. Go on. Yes. Yes. Neutral. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, by the way, look at this. On the final lap, it's going to be Max Verstappen. Oh, wait, no, that's their final lap. We've got 1 whole more lap to go. Okay, okay, we could definitely do this. But Verstappen leads, Hamilton second. So Piastri with that 1 less. Oh, he did bail out. Piastri made that second stop eventually. So he'll come through in P3. Hamilton, Verstappen miles ahead of everyone. How's that happen then? That's crazy. What? That's mental. Right, back to this fight. Sainz basically pushing Tsunoda through that corner. Come on, let's get the P8 here. Let's get the P8. No DRS here on this straight. There should be. Down the inside. Go on. Yes. Williams overtake. We've already overtaken a Mercedes car. And now looking to overtake a Red Bull. Oh, round the outside of the final corner. Incredible. ERS there. Use the fuel. Go neutral. Oh no, Tsunoda's got us back. Tsunoda's got us back. Once again, doing micromanagement. Tsunoda's got us back, but we're saving ERS through all these corners. Okay, deploy. Let's go. This is it. Now or never, Sainz. Now or never. Oh, we've got DRS there, but Sainz is lost a bit too much time to Tsunoda. Maybe he just gets us. Let's go again, Sainz. Using all the battery. Gaining on the last lap this is. No. We got him 1 lap too early. We overtook him 1 lap too early. Push. Come on. Final corner. Can you do anything? Tsunoda limping home. He'll get P8. He'll get P8. We just missed out.
Checkered flag.
We just missed out on those 2 extra points there. We overtook him 1 lap too early, you know. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. P9, Alonso P7. So Aston will gain points on us, but it's not too bad. Bit of a quiet race for Albon. What can you do? But Verstappen, that's a big win for him with Piastri down in P3 for the championship's sake, because in the drivers now, big gap there for Maxi Boy in 2025. This alternate timeline where Red Bull have come back strong with upgrades. Constructors for us, 2 points to Aston, 6. We're still good. We're still good. And then look at this. Haas, 1 point, trying their best to gain up to Racing Bulls, who are trying their best probably to catch up to Sauber, but neither of these teams scoring points. Hamilton had a massive one there. 5 places gained in that race for him and Ferrari. Big stuff for Lewis there. Promising. Been a while since he last won a race in this season. Just checking inventory. Side pods, rear wing. Rear wing and front wing probably need 1 each. Rear wing. Get that done. Yep. Okay. Chassis. Probably could go without it. We're all right. We've got one being designed, don't we? Yeah. Let's do something else as well if we can. All right. New side pod. 1 engineer on it. Okay. Rushing that as much as we can. Okay, 2 research parts to be finished, and now we can really focus on this year's car because we've got 2 more slots available. Let's do a rear wing. I'm gonna leave 1 slot here just for the ATR to come in, because otherwise we'll be still designing parts whilst ATR opens up for us. And the weather center's been upgraded. Okay, that's good. That'll help us out for sure in well, not just this next season. That'll help us out. In fact, actually, you know what? What's the cost to make another upgrade on that? 2 million. I'm sending it. 2 million. Let's go for it. Double weather center upgrade. Right, simulating the USGP weekend. First of all, it's the sprint coming up. How do they do in sprint quali? 9th and 19th. What a massive swing of difference going on here. Got a car part damage, but we've got part firmly now. Oh, it's the gearbox. It's got a minor issue, but it's 53%. I think we'll be all right for this weekend, I hope. Sainz P9, Albon P19. Sainz went down 1 position. Fernando gained 2 points there. It's only 2, though. That's okay. I can live with that. Leclerc won the sprint in the USGP. Not bad, not bad. Ferrari coming back a little bit in the season, you would say. All right, Williams full qualifying, 10th and 15th. So Sainz stayed about kind of where he was. Albon did improve, which is good. We did actually some setup work, because their setup work wasn't that great from the sprint. Although still not that great, 70%. It's could be better, obviously, but it is what it is. Strategy-wise, to be honest, a 2-stop looks around probably the best bet, I would say. I'm not expecting a lot. I'm not even expecting points, to be honest.
Justly rewarded.
Oh, justly rewarded. Oh, oh wow, that's unexpected. Albon gains 7 places. Got P8 in the race. Go on, son. Not bad at all. Alonso got P6, so that was kind of almost needed. He needed to limit the damage there by 4 points. Sainz had a stinker, though. Guess there's a fine margin. Oh, that's big for the championship. Verstappen finished P16 out in the points. Lando won this. Piastri P4. So now things are once again close. 1 point in it between Piastri and Verstappen. Huge. And then constructors. Did Stroll score? Oh, no. P8. Oh, no, that's with the sprint, isn't it? That's with the sprint involved as well. So Aston gained 10 with the sprint included. We only did 4. So they gain on us again. We're just trying to keep the distance, keep the, you know, the arms distance as much as we can. Ferrari climb back ahead of Red Bull, though, in the constructors, because Hamilton got another podium there. Leclerc didn't do so well as he did in the sprint, but Ferrari definitely coming back a little bit in the championship, which will be a spanner in the works for Verstappen and Red Bull's sake, v McLaren. And now we go to the next race where we're managing, so we're back in the saddle and looking to once again, and now with a chassis, can we make that in time for Mexico? I hope we can. Sponsor money's going to come in, not too bad. 2.8, lovely. That's pretty much paid for the weather center upgrade. 4 days to Mexico. Are we gonna be able to make this new chassis in time? What if I rush it? 7 days? No. Do I make an emergency one, knowing that it could be quite important? How much better is this chassis? That's pretty big for us. 4 on acceleration, 2 on that. That could be a big difference. Cost us 2 million, though. We just earned 2 million from that sponsor. I think we could probably get away with it. Let's make 1 emergency, and then I'll make 3 more normally. So I'm going to give that one to Sainz, of course, because he is performing the better out of the 2. Just based on this episode alone. I mean, I know Albon just had that great race, but when we were managing Sainz in Singapore, it was night and day difference there. So he'll get the new chassis. Look at the amount of reds going on here. Aye. Design center effectiveness better for 1 million. I'm going to deny that because we don't have too much budget left. Oh, it's a wet one here in Mexico. Cloudy in the qualifying, but maybe light rain in the race. That could certainly help us out, maybe. Potentially. Could also be really bad, you know, because our car on paper is not great, so maybe in the rain it might not be. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's not talk ourselves out of the confidence that maybe a wet race could give us. I'm going to manage Q1 again, just because it's not a given that we get through, unfortunately. Albon not happy with his car. What happened? Did he get held up? Oh, no, he just went straight on. Okay. Albon 115.3. 115.4, sorry. What's Sainz going to do? He's still actually finishing his lap. Let's see. Alonso 114.7. Sainz comes through about, what's that, 5/10 quicker? 5/10 quicker. So Albon, go again, mate. Albon goes quicker, but not that much quicker. It's a green in the second and last sector, but what? I fear he's going to be knocked out. Oh, it's close. It's close. Right, we're going again for both our drivers, both on scrub sets, though, so I don't know how it's going to go, really, in terms of their actual pace. I guess we're about to find out if it's any use. Right at the end of the session, track grip going up. Green first sector for Sainz. Yellow for Albon, though. Sainz is on an improvement, which is good. Gets up to P9. Tsunoda locks up. Albon's in the drop zone right now. He's got a green middle sector, though. So that could be something. Please, please, get us through. Crossing the line.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, no. The yellow in the first sector was enough to not warrant an improvement. Albon's out again. Sainz is through. I'm worried about Alonso and Stroll being quite close together in this session. The last thing I need is both Stroll and Alonso scoring in one race. Right, send Sainz out early. Get a lap time in on the board and see what it is before we start panicking about where we are versus the Aston Martins. He's been behind Lando this entire time. Good amount of clean air. What is it compared to the McLaren? Not too bad compared to the McLaren. 2.8 off. That's all right, you know. That's all right. Whether that means things are very, very close in this session, who knows? Ocon slower. Where's Alonso, though? Where's Alonso? He's on the out-lap still. Okay, let's wait with bated breath to see where Fernando Alonso puts it and where Stroll puts it as well, because he's not looked too bad. Alonso goes quicker. What about Stroll? Don't you dare go quicker than us. Thank God for that. Right. Let's go on the same set of tyres again. Save 2 sets for Q3 if we get through. Oh, yellows. Russell spun. Turn 5. Not going to really do anything much for the session, though, is it? Just, that's a bit odd. He span after he left the corner exit. That is very, very odd. Right, Sainz, come on. Let's see. Yellow. Green. I might bail out of this and get onto a new set of tyres. Yeah, let's bail. Right, Sainz, yellow, middle sector. Because of traffic. He just overtook a Merc there, I think. Bad traffic, bad traffic. What a waste of a new set of tyres this is. Green middle sector. Sainz on the cusp. Sainz doesn't go quicker. No. We wasted a new... I mean, we didn't waste a new tyre because we need to try and use it just to get P11, but we just missed out on the top 10. We just missed out. Antonelli's also pushed us down to P12. Hulkenberg got through. Wow. A Sauber in the top 10. Haven't seen that in a while. Mental. What the hell? We got a wet race. Let's hope. Let's hope and pray. Looks a bit dry right now. Maybe it's going to come later in. Oh, it's going to come later. That's going to give us a chance to try something. I think, can we go long to remove that? Go hards till the wet period. I think that's the best bet for us. I think that's the best bet for us. Is doing a one stop to the wet. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Sainz is already on that. So, yeah. Let's go for that. I'm going to go 2 laps less fuel. Knowing that we're going to save it in the wet. That's a very audacious strategy. But I want to try everything we can to make the most of this race.
What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's
lights out and away we go from P12 and 17. 2 laps less of fuel going all the way to the intermediates, but it seems like a lot of people have got the same idea. Most of them have the same idea. Brilliant. Thank you for that. Love that. Love your work, AI. Love your work. Right, let's immediately go avoid high-risk curbs. Protect these tyres. Protect them at all costs. Sainz goes down to P13 briefly. That's never what you want to see. Right, Sainz has remained in P12. Albon's just got Bortoletto, though. So Albon's actually had a better start than Sainz in this race. He's gained 2 positions. Sainz remaining in P12 effectively. But Antonelli's got ahead of Lawson. Alonso's just there. So I'm hoping Antonelli... Oh, my... I thought he crashed into him for a second there. Just glitched through, is it? I mean, I would have rather him crashed into him, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. As Alonso and Antonelli really scrapping in a half. I mean, Alonso must be thinking, who is this embryo ahead of me in this car? And he's got him back. He's got him back. I mean, if they continue fighting, that's good for us because we might be able to gain on them. Oh, we got Lawson. Oh, yes, Sainz. He got Lawson. Good. Lovely little move. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to be sitting behind Lawson the entire time. Okay. You know what? Let's go. Oh, no. They're side by side now. Houston, deploy, mate. Stay ahead, mate. Stay ahead. Let's try and catch up to Antonelli if we can. And in fact, we've been overtaken by Stroll. Stroll's got us now. Has he? Oh, on the softs. Okay, fair enough. He's on the softs. To be expected. All right, playing the long game. People are wearing their hards out more than us. So we're playing the long game. We're going to be more comfortable at the end of this hard stint transitioning onto inters. That's the play. That's the play. Albon, to be fair, he's making good progress. He's up to P14 now. Okay, we both get Lawson. Lawson goes down the order. P12 and 13 respectively on Liam Lawson. Good. Keep going like this. Tyre wear's very, very decent. Very, very good. Hulkenberg. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hulk went wide. He was in the top 10. And he locked up and went wide.
Going into turn 12.
He was P4, was he? He was running ahead of the McLaren there. And he's locked up really badly. I mean, he's on soft, so he would have been falling away anyway eventually. But, you know, still. Oh, yellows. For what? Out, Ocon. Oh, Behrman. Behrman spun it. Quite a bit of chaos happening here in Mexico, actually. Behrman. Ooh, spins it on his own accord, or maybe a love tap from the RB. Either way, another casualty. We're the only team on 90% tyre wear. That's got to be at least counting for something later on in this race, right? Oh, we're coming back at Stroll now because his softs will be wearing out. Let's use deploy. Let's get him. Come on. Overtake the Aston. Sack on that, mate. Come on. P11, P10 even. P10. Albon is getting done by Ocon. Let's use a bit of deploy here. Come on, come back at him. There we go. Close up to Stroll.
Keep doing
okay.
What you're doing.
He's closing on Stroll. Where is he? Yeah, he's closing on Stroll. And then Sainz, 2.9 behind Alonso. What's the tyre wear like? Oh, we're much better. I think we can catch Alonso. Slowly but surely, I think we'll catch Alonso. Meanwhile, by the way, at the front, Verstappen leads the way from Piastri. The two championship leaders locked in at 1-2 in this race. Yellows. For what?
There's a big crash in main straight.
Big crash. Main straight? What's happened there? Let's have a look. Have a gander. Oh, the two... Oh, don't tell me the two RBs have crashed. Oh, no. The two RBs. Oh, that's not the main straight, though, by the way, commentator. That's not the main straight. Okay, Stroll's pit, so that gives us a little bit less pressure. Yellow flags. Don't know for what.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I think
That's all right.
Albon... Did he get involved in that? I don't know.
2.1.
No, Lawson just locked up. Okay, cool. Pushing both drivers because the tyres are a bit cold right now. Let's go off avoid risk curves then. Let's go aggressive for both drivers. Get this get the temperature up. All right, Sainz. Temperatures in a good range. What's the tyre wear saying though? What's the tyre wear saying? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Keep pushing like this. Keep pushing like this. Good. Albon just got Verstappen, did he? That's pretty mega. I think Verstappen's coming out of the pits to be fair, but good move. Oh, he actually got... He was letting us by, really? If anything. Fastest lap by Russell. What's Russell doing? Oh, he made a pit stop. Few people made pit stops in this race. Verstappen's one of them. The championship leader made a pit stop. Piastri's on hards. He's surely going to the wet period, so that's pretty big. That could be pretty big for the championship. Bortoleto, by the way, he's cooking. He's P9 in the Sauber, legitimately here. He's ahead of Albon, legit. Like, what? Right, going back to avoid high risk curbs just to get the temps down and to eke out the tyre still. I want some good tyre wear right at the end of this as Bortoleto. Ooh, Bortoleto's holding up Verstappen and Ocon. Bortoleto maybe with a mechanical fault. It is a mechanical fault. That'll give Sainz breathing room, and Albon is on the back of these guys now. Try and get some moves done, actually, with Albon. Let's go. Oh, pit stop issue for Bortoleto. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Albon gets Ocon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, we're just... is it just me or Albon sounding like Churchill, the nodding dog just then? Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's... Sorry, Ocon just cut the corner to overtake us there. What's going on? Oh, Alonso's pit. Oh, they've all bailed then. They're all bailing for their pit stops. Okay. All right, more people bailing. We're P7 and 8. Keep going. Albon's actually overtaken Sainz. What? Really? All right, pushing them a little bit more now on these hards. Temperatures getting up. Let's go standard now. Standard.
Just manage this tire.
Fuel is still a little bit, you know, I'm quite lean on fuel still, but once the wet period comes, we'll be saving it. So we're up to P9 and 10 because a lot of people have made pit stops in this race. Only Lando, the two McLarens and two Ferraris not making a pit stop. Tsunoda yet. Both of us. Alonso's the next car now. He might be catching us on mediums, but I'm hoping the rain will come sooner rather than later there. But Albon can be a rear gunner for Sainz in that realm. Oh, God. Okay, we need to push now. You need to defend, always. High aggression. Let's go aggressive. All right, try and defend, mate. Try and defend. It's going to be very tight. He's gonna fly right past us, isn't he? I just know he is. It's going to happen, isn't it? Defend him. Good defense from Albon. Get him back, get him back, get him back, get him back, man. Come on, you need to. No, Alonso's flown away from us. Too quick for us, too quick for us. For goodness sake. Alonso set the fast lap of the Grand Prix. Of course he has, of course. The man we're fighting in the championship. He's the one who's going the quickest at the moment, is he? Right, cool, sound. Right, where's that rain? It is overcast, but... Rain's still due.
Rain to come.
It's still to come. It's still to come. Keep going, Sainz. Keep going. What's the tyre wear saying for Sainz? Oh, Alonso's got worse tyre wear than us now on the mediums. Sure, come on. Surely now we'll stay ahead of him. Surely. Let's go attack for both drivers. Okay. Okay, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. The rain is coming. The rain is coming. Let's just go full attack. Full attack. Okay, rain's coming down. Not yet. Not yet. One more lap. One more lap, I think. One more lap and then on to Inters, maybe. Or another. Or another. Got to make a decision here. Russell's in the pits. Is he on to Inters? That's the question. I think one more lap. One more lap. One more lap. Russell's in. Do I come in with Albon and risk it? Let's go. Let's go with Albon. Albon's a bit late, further down the road than Sainz. Sainz can probably go one whole lap still. Whereas with Albon, let's just come in now. Right. Albon's in. Alonso's come in. Sainz continues, but it's still pretty dry out there. Alonso's in for Inters. We've covered off Alonso with Albon, basically. All right, Albon's in.
Box.
It's not a great pit stop. It'll do. It'll do. All right, Sainz is going to come in now. Let's go. I think that was a pretty good lap, I hope, for him.
Yeah, happily.
Long pit lane to the Williams pit box. Right, please, lads. Good pit stop. 2.9. I'll take it. I'll take it. Comes out ahead of Alonso. Right, sit rep. Sainz is P9. Alonso P10. Albon P11 with a big gap to Ocon. That's very good. So Albon is hopefully the bottom floor of what we'll do in this race, which is excellent. In terms of the leaders, Lando leads from Leclerc. Piastri is ahead of Verstappen at the moment in this race. That's pretty big for the championship. I mean, we can't really gain much else. There's 11 seconds to Sainz. It's really, can we get Albon ahead of Alonso somehow? That's the big question. Long way to go to the end of the race. I'm banking on staying on the same set of tyre. I'm kind of hoping Alonso and Aston and others maybe pit for another set of inters, and we go to the end, I think. That's my hope. Let's see. Gap is on the teetering edge. It's coming down now. It's coming down. Alonso's catching us, but is he wearing his tyres out? That's the question. He is. He is wearing his tyres out. Oh, Alonso's going to get us here, but I'm adamant about saving tyres. I just think going to the end is the only option for us, whereas these guys might be pitting again. Who knows? Oh, yellows.
Debris 330.
Ocon or Bortoletto? Either of them. What's happened? What's happened? What's happened? Bortoletto, is it? Yeah, with Hajar into turn one. Probably a bit clipping here. And oh, he got completely squeezed out of space there. That's a bit unfair from Hajar. I'm going to use this time to save fuel with our drivers because this is kind of like a, well, like a standstill point, really. Oh, yellows, virtual safety car. Okay, we can save all the fuel in the world now. All of it. And we can save tyres. Question, is it worth pitting under the VSC here? Is there enough time for Albon to pit, maybe? Like, if we pit Albon, no, we'll lose position, trap position. Are others going to come in under the virtual safety car? No. No one's coming in. Gasly's retired. No one's in, though. Okay. Right, pushing Sainz off that restart. Let's go. Try and close up on Alonso if we can, maybe. Okay, look at Alonso's tyres. We've really done really well. 81% to 67%. Surely. And we're not too far off him. Like, we're here. And Alonso's just up the road there. Really not that bad. I think we could get Alonso by the end of the race. I think we could. Not with Albon. That might be a bit of a stretch. But I think we can re-get Alonso. Who might have the quicker car. But we're working this race better than him. For sure. I'm going to try and get Albon closer to Sainz, if I can. Track is now dry. Oh, track is now dry. Is there enough laps to pit in? Albon thinks slicks very soon. You know what? We risk it. Why don't we risk it? Because we've got this big gap from where Albon to Ocon. I think we risk it. It's getting rapidly drier here. Maybe one more lap. Give it one more lap. Yeah, I'm going to come in with Albon. I'm coming in with Albon. Let's go. Let's go. Do we come in? Oh, everyone's coming in. Everyone and their mother is coming in. I think we stay out for one more lap with Sainz. What's the last lap line? 124. Yeah, I think we're going to stay out with Sainz for one more lap. All right, Albon's going to come in. Sainz will stay out. We'll stay out. Good pit stop for Sainz. For Albon, please, please, please. Oh, not that great. Not that great, but it'll have to do. We're still P11 with Albon. Alonso's pit. Let's see what the lap times are like. What's the gap? Is it rapidly going to close? I think we risk it. And just stay out. I think we risk it and stay out. Sainz is happy with tyres. P8. Who's pit and not pit? Russell's not pit. Well, we've got much better tyre wear than him. Russell's bailed out. Antonelli's got me. Alonso might close again. There's still a little bit of water on track, so that might help us. I don't know. If we pit now, where are we going to come out? P11. We'll come out where... Well, we'll basically come out behind Alonso, which is where we were, so it's not really much of an issue for us. All right, well, we risked it with Sainz, and it's not really paid off that much, but we may as well just stick the course now. Tried something. Desperation, really, just because... Well, I want to try and outscore Alonso, but Alonso's probably going to catch us here. Could Sainz do Albon a solid and defend him? No, he's got him. Okay. Job done. It's all right. Get to the end then. Get to the end. P10, 11. They'll probably swap. We were already 10-11. We're going to be 10-11 by the end of the race, but it's just going to be the other way around. It's okay. 3 laps to go, though. In the lead, Leclerc leads. He's actually ended up with a sizable gap to Lando Norris. Piastri P2 ahead of Verstappen. That's big for McLaren and for Piastri v Verstappen in the championship. Today, we tried something. It didn't work, but it was worth it. It was worth a little gamble, I think. We were P10-11. We're going to finish P10-11, it seems, with the last lap beginning for the leaders. Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to manage the fuel. Oh, no. Oh, they've got a whole lap to go. Yeah. Surely they saved the fuel by the end, right? Sure. Yeah, well, Sainz finished P12 in the end on Inters, but 11 to 12 makes no difference in terms of points, and Albon picks up the pieces of where Sainz was. Frustrating. I wanted more out of that race, but the rain was very... The rain didn't come in a way that really allowed us to try anything too clever. Really. Leclerc wins it. That's big. Ferrari's first win for a long, long while. Piastri gets ahead in the championship, and Ferrari continue to push away from Red Bull again. Aston get another 2 points on us, but we've still got that cushion, which is still fine. Still fine. But we've got one more race in this episode to do, and that's a sprint race, I think, at Sao Paulo. So, who knows? Let's pray. Well, one, that these upgrades work for the side pod, and then also the simulated race isn't too bad for us. Got new ATR beginning right now, so we're finding a lot of improvement with the chassis, so let's go with that. Big ATR on the chassis. Okay, I'm doing a new side pod with ATR. That seems like a pretty good benefit. And we're doing a rear wing as well. Okay, both cars now are going to have the new chassis. Side pod, both have the new side pod as well. Okay, that's good then. They're going to get the new side pod, both of them. Not going to make a huge... I mean, to be fair, I say not make a huge difference. There is a decent difference there. Like, P13-14 is much better than P18-19 it was giving us before, but the targets aren't that high, so... let's see. Gopping pace in the sprint quali. Jesus. P9 and 10. Alonso gets P8, so picks up 1 little point for Aston. That's not bad. Lando getting the sprint win. Oscar behind to Verstappen. That 2 points could be quite crucial for Verstappen v Piastri in the Drivers' Championship, you know, so that's quite important to note. I've just pulled off a blinder in Q2. I decided to manually manage the qualifying because this was the weather. It was full wets and then Inters here at the end, and I've managed to pull a blinder there. I sent them out at the very last minute, so the track was at its best, and we've got them P4 and 6. So that makes up. We didn't do it in Mexico. We didn't make the most of the rain in Mexico, but we have here. And to be fair, we needed to because Alonso's also made the most of the wet here in Brazil. P3. And Piastri's out. The championship contender is out. Verstappen's through. That's pretty big. That's a bottle for McLaren because Piastri's out and Lando is out already, I think. Is it? Oh, no, he's up in P2. Okay, that's just a bottle for the championship contender then. But in the end, in Q3, not too bad, you know, 7 and 8. It's going to be a dry race, though, so don't expect anywhere near the same level of finesse going on here. But I remember the soft tire not being great around Sao Paulo, so let's... Actually, no, what? No, maybe it was okay. Maybe the hard tire was the one that was really horrendous. I keep forgetting every season we do on F1 Manager around Sao Paulo. What's the kind of vibe going on? Let's just stick with this. Let's stick with this. Where did Alonso come in that qualifying? Alonso qualified P4. Oh my days. Why do I have a really bad feeling this is going to be a massive swing for Aston Martin here? Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Don't allow it. All back-to-back Constructors Champions McLaren have become from 2024 to here in the game 2025 in this 25 DLC career mode. GG's. Verstappen wins. Piastri 11 places to limit the damage. Alonso only manages P8. We get P10, but Sainz P11. Very similar to Mexico, to be honest. So in the end, Aston only scored 4 points on us. So, whew, that's crisis averted there, but Verstappen with a 7-point lead on Piastri going into the final 3 races of this season in the next finale episode. But McLaren round out the constructors for a second time in a row in this 2025 DLC career mode. But for us, not too bad in the end. You know, we're still ahead of Aston. And I think we can bring that home. We've got some upgrades on the way that hopefully will allow us to have a little bit of fun in those last 3 races. And then it's all about looking ahead to the second season in this series, cooking for 2026. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.